Hey, what's going on? Alright, my name is Moshe, and this video is specifically directed to anybody who is living right now in the Jerusalem area or already all over Israel, where we're encountering this horrific wave of terror attacks that are completely new and out of the ordinary, and every single day we're seeing the numbers and the severity of these attacks going up and up. And I just want to give some points on how possibly you can be able to detect one of these terrorists and certain things that you could do in order to protect yourself and hopefully to get through these things with minimum injury or without any at all, and perhaps preventing such an attack from happening. Okay, I want to speak about the profile of these lone terrorists that are coming without any connection to any terrorist cell or format, which makes it very difficult for all the security forces to know anything about them beforehand. Okay, so what is the basic profile of these terrorists? Are young, for the most part men, but not only, as we have seen. There have been a number of women, female terrorists, but there are, for the most part, in their teens to early 20s. Okay, Arabs. What their basic appearance will be perfectly normal. They are usually not carrying any sort of a bag or anything like that, because I'm assuming that is in order to attract as little attention to themselves before they're ready to actually pull out the knife and attack civilians walking through the streets. Okay, if you see somebody that fits that description, they seem to be nervous. They seem to be on alert as well. Okay, what I would suggest is to create some distance between yourself and them. Remember, these people are attacking with knives, meaning that they have to become very close to you in order to actually harm you. It's completely different than the terrorist attacks that Israel has seen in the past, where people have come with explosive belts and so on, that they were able to create harm within tens of meters around them. They have to come straight up to the person that they're looking to injure and actually hit them with that knife. As I said, create distance between you and them and alert the authorities. Call up 100, call up 100. Give an exact location to where you are. Give as much description to the person that you have decided is suspicious in your eyes. Tell them why they're suspicious. Okay, and a couple of good points about what you need to tell them is what they're wearing. Approximate height, approximate age, the color of their pants, the color of their shirt, in order that the security forces should be able to get there as fast as possible and detect who is the person that you have suspected of possibly being a potential terrorist. As far as self-defense, this is a time when acquiring any sort of self-defense that you could legally acquire, such as pepper spray or tasers, can be a life-saving device in these times. Okay? These are the things that you could do. Be alert at all times when you are out, especially in the areas that are close to Arab villages, close to the old city, close to the Green Line, where some of the Palestinian terrorists could cross over undetected and come in to carry out one of these terrorist acts. Be alert. Pay attention that, once again, for the most part, the profile are men for the most part, and sometimes even women between the ages of, I would say, 15, but obviously even we saw yesterday in the terrorist attack in Pisgat Zev, one of the terrorists was 13 years old, until their early 20s. Okay, they will be looking very on the alert themselves. For the most part, they won't be carrying a bag. And what is important for you is to protect yourself, create distance, alert the authorities, give them the exact location of where they are and as much detail of how they are dressed, in order that they could find this person that you have decided is suspicious. Okay? Also, in addition, for anybody who carries a firearm, okay, realize that you have more responsibility to make sure that that gun that you are carrying does not wind up in the hands of a terrorist and be used against civilians. Okay, in the situation that you are taken out of the picture, that gun could potentially become a weapon against other people on the street. So you have to even be more alert. Okay? You have to realize that also in the case that you are harmed, you have to be able to also practice certain maneuvers. Okay? Also how to chamber your weapon with one hand. Okay? By rubbing it against the side of your pants. Okay? Also, you should practice firing with your left hand if you're righty, or if you're with your right hand if you're a lefty. Okay, being that if you get stabbed in the shoulder of your right or left hand, you might only have one hand, and it might not be your stronger hand in order to chamber and to use your firearm to defend yourself in such a situation. Obviously, these things should be done after checking the chamber that you're not gonna, God forbid, fire off a round in your house. But these are important things to realize, and of course the most important thing is to be alert at all times in this very different and very severe wave of terror. And the best of luck to all of us, and we should see the end of this soon.